Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's late in the day when I'm getting started. I showed you a little of my yoga this morning, but then it took me pretty much all day to edit my Zoella and ColourPop video. Much longer than expected, so that was a little frustrating, but it's done now, so I will put a link up in the cards for you. And we are, oh, Scott says hello, and we are headed off to do a few errands. Scott needs a new phone, so we're off to talk to Comcast and AT&T about a phone, because apparently Comcast has phone plans, and I did not know that. And I had planned to record a bunch of videos today, but because of time, that did not happen. But I have figured out a solution. So one of them is my Sephora unboxing. So I'm going to include that in this vlog for you. So when I get home later, I will do that for you. And I realized when I got in the car and started recording that my battery is low. So I don't know how much of this journey I'll be able to catch for you because my battery may die. So I also have to charge that when I get back home. But this is going to be March's weekly vlog. Hopefully there'll be some fun, eventful things for you, but we will see. And I'll catch up with you later. I knew there was something else I wanted to say, and I remembered what it was, because in the past few days there have been discussions, because I guess a lot of people, well maybe not a lot of people, but some people would like me to try doing an ASMR video, and I don't know how I feel about that. I may have possibly mentioned this a long time ago, but if that's something that you would be interested in, then let me know in the comments and say, yes Erin, I would like to see an ASMR video from you, or give this vlog a thumbs up, and if it gets a bunch more thumbs up than usual, then I'll know you're interested. The other thing that was suggested by Scott that he thinks might be quite hilarious is for me to do a gaming video. But the problem is I'm horrible at gaming, so...
Don't tell him what happened. You were playing Apex Legends.
Scott had me try playing Apex Legends earlier, and I had no idea what I was doing or what any of the controls were, but apparently it was hilarious seeing me struggle. So... it doesn't have to be that game. I do enjoy Sims and other sorts of games.
It was funny because you had the headset on and then...
So, it could be any number of games, but I will tell you I'm not good at them. So I don't know how interesting it would be, but other people apparently think it would be interesting to see me flail through a game having no idea what I'm doing. So, if that's also something you'd be interested in, let me know that and say, Erin, I want to see you gaming, and which game you want to see me playing. I look forward to seeing the comments, and if this is just a 2 to 4 person opinion, or if there's really a lot of people out there that want to see either ASMR or gaming. We are back home now, got the phone plan thing all straightened out. And so Scott switched his phone over to Comcast or Xfinity because that made more sense for him. But it also allowed me to change my plan to a different plan that, oddly enough, is cheaper, but gives me unlimited data, which I've never had before, and I've always had to watch and be careful of my data usage, but now I have unlimited, so that will mean that I can go live in more places or Snap or Instagram more often, so that'll be nice. And then we grabbed a little dinner while we were out, and now I need to lay out my clothes for tomorrow and shower. And I am still going to do the unboxing for you, but I decided I would charge my camera battery first because I don't want to be in the middle of the unboxing and then have the battery just die. So I'll take care of that first. I'll see you after I shower, and we'll see what I got for my March Sephora Play box. Alright, I got everything together for tomorrow. I'm all clean, so now I can do my unboxing. Duncan may just come and decide to help, so be prepared for that. So this again is March's Sephora Play box, and it is a nice cute spring pattern for the month, and funny enough has a little cat on the play pass right there, and on the back as well, so I'll have to open that up completely after and see what that's about. Inspired by the fresh florals and warming weather, now's a great time to transition your look and add a bit more color. Little do they know I like color all year round. Try something bold like a new matte lip shade or an unexpected bright eyeliner or mascara. Beauty in Bloom. Still don't get the cat theme. I guess it's just to be cutesy. Spring Clean Your Skin. A season full of cold weather can lead to an accumulation of dead skin cells and environmental toxins. Give your complexion a fresh start by working a lactic or glycolic acid exfoliator into your routine to buff off that winter buildup and leave skin smooth and radiant. Say hello to sun. We know you apply sunscreen year-round, but make sure to reapply it throughout the day as well. Something I'm not the best at. I wear it every day, but I don't really reapply. Although I am indoors most of the time, but I should still be more conscious of it. Consider using a beauty sponge for even blended coverage that won't mess up your look. Forgetful, set a reminder alarm on your phone. So here's the bag. They are definitely sticking with this bag. Not my favorite, but at least it's recyclable. And then the back says, your once a month squeal-inducing bag of amazingness is here. So the first item is from Dr. Jart, and it's Cicapair Dermagreen Solution, but it's the Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. Neutralizes redness and protects skin, improves skin appearance to be vibrant, and has broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. It says apply a moderate amount after a moisturizer. The formula will change from green to beige to help conceal the look. Oh, hi Duncan. Apply a moderate amount after a moisturizer. The formula will change from green to beige to help conceal the look of redness to even out skin tone. I'm not sure if this is an item that I will need, but we will see. Not exactly sure how it's supposed to work. Next up is a product from Sephora. It's their Lash Craft Big Volume Mascara, which I got not too long ago, so that's a bit of a letdown. I mean, I am due for new mascaras, but I've had this one and I don't think I liked it very much. So again, that's a little bit disappointing. And just to show you the package, see if you recognize it. It's the one in the pink container. Duncan, for real? What are you doing? Are you really needing to be in the video that bad? You're a goof. Someone decided they wanted to upstage me, if you can't tell. Next up, ooh, this is something I think I will use. This is from Supergoop, and it's the Unseen Sunscreen with broad spectrum SPF 40, water and sweat resistant for up to 40 minutes. So it's a little travel sunscreen, perfect for Las Vegas or Florida to take with me. And this is another product that I've received before, but one that I do really like, and I could use some more dry shampoo, and where I really like this one saves me from having to go and buy it, and it's the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I really like the way this one works, and I really like the scent of it. And then the bonus this month is a fragrance from Replica, and it's called By the Fireplace. I love the Replica Beach Walk scent, but these perfumes are super duper expensive. But let's see how I like By the Fireplace. It says fragrance description, burning wood and chestnut. And it says it could be a female or male fragrance. I don't really want to put it on myself since I just showered and everything, but once again, these things never come full. They always seem to come with some of it missing. Oh, I actually don't think I mind it as much. I thought it was going to be too musky, but it actually has a hint of vanilla to it, which I enjoy. It is strong though. The final item is, again, I think something that I've received. So this seems to be the bag of duplicates. And I contacted Sephora about this before, and they said that you should have your Sephora profile up to date, which I do. They said they were also working on making bags, working on it so that they could make bags, not have duplicates for people, but I guess they haven't figured that process out yet. So this is, oh, I'm completely wrong. I thought it was a lipstick. Turns out it's a foundation, which I think I've also received before. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in the color R230. And I can't remember if I've tried this before and liked it or disliked it. It's so hard to tell if it's a good shade match, but one that I can test out anyway and see how I like it. So, I'll be honest, March's bag is a little bit of a letdown because 3 of the items are repeats. Only 1 do I know that I really, really like. This thing I don't know what I'm gonna do with. I'm gonna have to read the book about it. So really, this is all I'm super excited about. And I'm glad that I like the fragrance, but again, that's kind of a freebie that they throw in, so a little bit of a letdown this month, but hopefully they will make up for it next month. But let me read about that Dr. Jart product. An all-in-one treatment that tones down redness. Yes, we know. The color-correcting formula turns from green to beige to help cover redness or blemishes. So I guess it's kind of like a concealer. Provides SPF 30 protection while restoring fatigued skin. So I think that's one I'm gonna have to test out to see how it works exactly. The sunscreen apparently is an innovative sunscreen that uses a unique oil-free formula that easily glides onto skin. Plus it provides shine control and delivers a velvety makeup gripping finish. Well, that's promising. Now the notes in the fragrance are warm and spicy, which is why I'm surprised that I like it. The top note is clove oil, middle note chestnut accord, and base note vanilla accord. I definitely smell the vanilla accord. Not my favorite box, but as I said, hopefully they will make up for it next month. But if I continue to get repeats, I'm going to have to let them know about it again. So we'll see how it goes. But I just thought I'd share this with you in the vlog so I could get it done, so you could see what I got in a timely manner. But now I am going to pack all of this up and go and relax for a bit. And if I think of it, if I remember when I'm editing this, I will link the products below for you. I did quickly have to show you, while it's happening, how cute Duncan is being right now. Of course, as soon as I turn on the camera, he knows, and he gets camera shy and is like, don't record me. I don't want to be seen on camera. Oh, I did forget to tell you a very important update, and that is Duncan is wearing a collar now. And this is a brand new development just in the last week or so. And I will link the website down below for kitty convicts, because Duncan is a we're trying to prevent him from being a kitty convict. So now he's gone from being, as they put it, a nude kitty to wearing a collar. And there's a reason that it's orange, because then people know he's an escaped convict. And you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But as I said, I'll link it below so you can check it out for yourself and for your cats. And I just know you love to see Duncan in the vlog, so I thought I'd share him with you. He makes himself comfortable anywhere, and I mean anywhere. So not only here, but earlier he made himself comfortable on my backpack, which I wouldn't think would be comfortable, but he has no problem with it. Say hi, Duncan. Don't be rude. Say hi. That's about all you get for right now. I'm heading up to bed now because tomorrow could potentially be a long day for me, so I'm going to try to get some rest. Good morning, everyone. As you saw, I just completed my workout, and as I did last time, I will link all the at-home videos down in the description box by day in case you're interested in trying them out for yourself. I'll also put up on the screen how many consecutive days I'm at of workouts because I've kept it going since the last vlog that I did in February, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Some days it's more of a struggle than others, especially getting up early when it's still dark out, but somehow I've been managing to do it. So now I'm going to have some coffee and breakfast and try to wake up a little bit more. I'm headed to work now. I have to work late tonight for a meeting, so I don't really know how long that will be, but I will do my best to check in with you at some point in the evening. So I'll talk to you later. I'm home now. The meeting didn't go that late, which was nice, but I am a bit tired. Just gonna lay out my clothes for tomorrow, get changed into my pajamas. I bonked my head while I was leaving the meeting, and so it's hurting a bit and not helping the situation. So I'm probably just going to relax and maybe watch a show and then head to bed, hopefully somewhat early. So unfortunately it hasn't been that eventful of a day for you just because I've been working all day. But hopefully the rest of the week will be a bit better. We will see. So I think I will say good night now and talk to you more tomorrow. Good morning. I am ready to head off to work. Tonight I'm going to my body combat class, but I will be home after that and check in with you at that point. Hello, I'm home now and I'm just waiting for my dinner to cook, and no real plan for the night other than shower, change. I already laid out my clothes and just kind of relax after dinner, but hopefully getting to bed again early or earlier than the pattern lately. But speaking of dinner, if you have any dinner recipe recommendations for me that are simple, meaning they're quick to make and don't have a lot of ingredients, because I don't like to go out and have to buy a bunch of ingredients for dinners. So simple, quick, not a lot of ingredients, semi-healthy, and preferably not beef. If you can leave me those recommendations, that would be great. Now I'm going to see if Duncan will let me brush him. That can always be interesting. I know it's good to brush your cat fairly frequently, and he seems to like it but doesn't like to sit still for it. But I think static electricity is also a factor right now. I think he might sit a little more still if he wasn't so staticky, because that's basically all that was happening as he was getting staticky. But we did get a little bit of fur off, so hopefully it will help keep his coat looking nice. I'm all ready for bed, and I'm going to read for a bit to help me unwind. I'm starting a new book, and it is The Looking Glass Labyrinth by Judy Broadman, Scott's aunt. If you are not familiar with her and the fact that she writes books, you should watch my 2018 book video that I did as part of the 12 Days of Christmas, because I tell you all about it in there. So if I have enough cards available, I will link it up above for you, or if I remember, I will link it in the description box. But you should go check that out if you haven't seen it yet, because I also give you other book recommendations. But this is her second novel. It is not related to the first novel at all. She is working on a sequel to the first novel, but this book is not related. And again, it's The Looking Glass Labyrinth, so I will let you know what I think of it when it is completed. Although I probably won't complete it during this vlog, but keep an eye out for when I do a book video, and I'm sure I'll let you know about it. But I'm going to say good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Good morning. It's time for me to head off to work, but I will talk to you tonight. I am heading to the gym, but not my normal gym. This is a gym that Scott just joined. It's Planet Fitness. They opened a new one near us, so he's just recently joined, so I'm off to work out with him. So this should be fun and different. I'm home now, and we did go to the gym. It was nice, pretty large compared to Planet Fitnesses I've seen before anyway. So that was good. And now I'm trying to get to bed early, so I'm going to read again for a bit because the book already has my attention, has me intrigued, so I'm anxious, or not anxious, but I'm excited to read more of it. Scott is playing his game, so that's what he's up to right now. But Duncan's here with me. Feeling playful. What is it, bud? What is it? Today was pretty good overall. First day of spring, so that's definitely nice. And it was sunny and about 49 degrees, so that made me happy. Tonight, I don't know. After our gym trip, I'm just feeling a bit down. Rather not get into details, but I figure I'll just get some good rest, and tomorrow's a new day. So I'm gonna go and enjoy my book and leave you with Duncan and talk to you tomorrow. Moving a little slower this morning. Oh, Duncan's saying hi. As is to be expected as the week goes on. The later in the week it is, the harder it is to get up early and get moving. It's time for work now. I will check in with you tonight as always. Scott and I have an appointment tonight to hopefully be installing new air conditioners, which I'll be very happy at. Well, I am excited for, but I'll be even happier when it's a 90-degree humid heat wave and we're comfortable in the house. I did want to say that whenever you're watching this, I hope you're having a good week. Let me know what you're up to, and I'll talk to you later. I almost forgot to vlog and check in, but we had a good meeting, and I just finished watching a movie that I started this morning, which is actually a very old Hallmark mystery movie from 2005, and it was called Mystery Woman Snapshot, and I enjoyed it, but I predicted from the very beginning who the killers were, so I think I did very good with that. And now we're just going to watch Goldbergs and relax. I, for some reason, have a headache. I don't know why, but I'll get over it. And does Scott want to say anything?
Apex Legends.
The tiredness has set in, so I'm going to bed. Good night. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, so I've got that Friday feeling. I'm getting ready to head to work. It is a dreary, rainy day, but I'm trying not to focus on that. And I am going to the gym after work tonight for my body combat class. Then I will talk to you once I get home. Hello, I'm home. I've had my dinner, watched a little bit of TV, and now I'm going to take a bath to relax. Also because my muscles are a little sore from my workouts. So I thought I would share with you what I'm using for my bath tonight. Alright, I decided I'm going to use this gingerbread bath bomb that I got from Bath & Body Works because I haven't used it yet. And it's March, so it's in the warm vanilla sugar scent. And then I was looking for bubbles. I know I have another Zoella bath milk, but I can't find what I did with it. So I'm going to try out this one that I've never used before from her, which is her Drench Me Bubble Bath Soak. So hopefully it'll make some good bubbles. I enjoyed my bath. They definitely make me feel relaxed, and I love being able to use my pampering bath items. But now I'm going to get some sleep, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Saturday, which I'm very happy about. Just got my yoga done, gonna have my breakfast and coffee. But I recently started watching Tidying Up with Marie Kondo on Netflix, and I'm only on the 3rd episode, but I enjoy it. I haven't tried her method. I haven't read her book, but I have heard a lot about the method from people on YouTube and things like that, and now through the show. So I haven't tried it myself, but I hope to at some point, especially with clothes and things like that. But I have to say, while the show is motivating and does make me want to go through things and organize, it also makes me feel a little bit better, which I didn't expect, because I don't feel quite as bad about the state of my house and the amount of clutter that we have here when I look at it compared to some of these other people. Now, while I don't ever want to get to the level of those other people, it does make me feel a bit better. And seeing that they can go from where they start to where they end is also motivating, because it just takes some time and effort and patience, and it can be done. I enjoy watching it. I find her to be very calming for some reason, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do while I eat breakfast.
440.
We are the Merciers.
I have a hair appointment today, so that's where I am headed off to. But for some reason, every time I go to my hair appointments, and maybe I've said this before, I can't remember, it's either super windy or raining. And today, it's super windy. And I notice that because it always makes it hard to keep my nicely styled new hairdo intact, because the wind's blowing it all around or it rains on it. So I don't know why that is, but that always seems to happen on days that I'm getting my hair done. So not much I can do about it, but I also don't want to not have it styled and just leave it wet, or because it's cold for one, and two, you get it all nice and then you just leave with it wet. I just can't do that. So let's hope that the wind does not destroy it immediately, but we will see. So I'm headed there, and this is the always lovely before. It always looks better afterward because she's obviously much better at doing hair than I am. And then I'll show you the after. Hair is done. It's still windy, but I'll try to show you more of it or a better shot when I get home. I'm home now, but I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts because my hairdresser was telling me that Dunkin' Donuts has a cold brew, but it's chocolate cherry cold brew. And I love chocolate, and I love cherry flavored things, so it sounded delicious to me. And when I went to my Dunkin' Donuts, they hesitated a bit, and I said, oh boy, they must not have it. But then when I went up to the window, the girl told me that it's not supposed to be out till April, and today's March 23rd. But they had the stuff for it, so she asked if she could make it for me since I asked, and they did. So I'm going to give it a try now and see how I like it. I think next time I might get it without sugar, because I did get sugar in it knowing it wasn't one with a syrup. Either that or I need to just stir it more. I maybe just need to stir it more. Let me try again. No, I think next time I'd try it without sugar because it's a little too sweet for me. But I think that the without sugar, I'd like to see what it's like without sugar. Because with sugar, it's quite sweet. But then I don't know if the sugar is also bringing out the flavor of it. But on first sip, the cherry tasted a little too fake to me, but let's see. I'm gonna keep trying it. Yeah, now it's growing on me. The chocolate is counterbalancing the cherry. However, if you're not someone that loves cherry flavored things like I am, you probably wouldn't like it. You'll probably think it's disgusting because you'll probably think it tastes like medicine. But I don't know. Give it a try, see if you like it, but I enjoy it and I would get it again. So here's a better look at my hair after. Basically, I just touched up the highlights and got a slight little trim. Nothing dramatic, but it's what I was feeling for right now. If you have any suggestions of what you think would look good for my hair for the next time I go, then let me know in the comments. Getting ready to record a couple of videos, and I'm going to use some of my new Zoella brunch date products. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then check out my Zoella brunch date video, which I will link up in the cards and try to remember to link in the description box. But I'm going to be trying out for the first time on the eyes one of the Supernova shadows, and this is the color OG, and that just made me realize that in the video I said it wrong because I said OJ and Bellini, but it's really OG. OJ would make more sense to me, but it's OG. So that's the one I'm going to use on my eyes. I haven't really used this formula on my eyes very often, so that'll be interesting. And then I'm also going to try out the Swipe Right highlighter for the first time and the Soulmate blush for the first time. So we'll see how those work on the face. Okay, so I'm using my finger to apply it because I don't know how else to apply it. And it's not exactly what I expected. I thought it was going to go on more as a solid color, kind of a shiny solid color, but it's going on pretty much sparkly. So it might be better as a topper versus putting it on alone. But this is how we learn those things. So I'm going to try to put a little more to see if I can get any more pigment from it, but I definitely am liking it so far. I told you I was looking for more sparkle, and yeah, like I said, be a great topper over other colors. Okay, so you can build it up to get more color, which is what I did. It does get a little bit sticky, like after I put on my finger and did a few rubs, it would be a little bit sticky, so then I'd have to get more product because otherwise it was just kind of sticking. But I mean, I didn't have to use a brush, I just blended with my finger. So if you can get beyond that stickiness, I think it will work pretty well for you. Now, I did not use any eyeshadow primer, so we'll see how well this glitter sticks or if it falls all over my face. We'll find out. Okay, so I tried out the highlight. It's definitely more of a subtle highlight. Let me see if you can tell better over, yeah, you can tell better over here. It's nice. It's got more of a pink sheen, which I like, but definitely subtle compared to some other highlighters I have, but that's great because it's good for every day, but you could also build it up to make more of an impact if you want. Liking the blush as well. It blends really well with the highlight. They go really well together. And I'm pleasantly surprised because when I swatched it on my hand in the video, didn't really get much pigment, but that's why I said you can't really go by that, because I will say it's a bit crumbly. Let me see if I can show you. Of course, now it doesn't want to do it for me, but it was a bit powdery when I first put my brush in, so I did tap off some of that excess, so just keep that in mind. But it applied very easily and blended easily, and I didn't have to put a lot on the brush to get pigment. I know you may not be able to see it great in this light, but hopefully you'll be able to see it in the video that I'm about to do. I applied a little bit more blush, and let me just see if a different light will show it better. No. But let me try the natural light again. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to look at the video because you can't really see it in camera the way that I'm seeing it in the mirror. But I do have to say that it blends with the highlights so well, so seamlessly, like they are meant to go together. So that was good planning. And so of those 3 items that I've tested out so far, I'm really happy with them, but we will find out how they wear throughout the day. So here's my finished look for today. And now I'm gonna go and record my video. I got 2 videos recorded, so I feel pretty good about that. I can't remember if I mentioned that Scott is at work right now, so I'm just waiting to hear from him if he's gonna come home and have dinner, or if I'm going to go and meet him somewhere for dinner. So I think I'm going to take off this nail polish just because it's chipping and it's grown out and I don't like when it gets to that point. But before I start on that, let's go check on Duncan. He's been in the guest room being very well behaved today, because usually when he's in there, he likes to attack the pandas and anything else that's stuffed. But so far, he's just been napping, so let's go see what he's up to. Oh, he must have heard us talking about him, because he's sitting up. What you been doing, bud? You still being a good boy? So far, you've been a very good boy. He's so sleepy, even though all he does is nap. Polish is removed, and I'm going to use this Sally Hansen one. It's a nice, pretty spring purple, kind of a lilac color. So it's Sally Hansen, and the color is called Grape Gatsby. And while I'm doing that, I'm watching World of Dance. I've never watched it before. Well, until this season, I've never watched it before. But Derek Huff kept posting about it on his Instagram, and it had me curious. So I'm on episode 4 right now. It's their 3rd season. But I just love watching dance shows for some reason. I love watching the dancers and the talent, especially when it's, you know, contemporary or ballet or just watching talented dancers. So that's what I'm doing now. They're long episodes. They're about an hour and a half, and they have lots of commercials, but I like watching it now and again. And someone has settled in next to me and made themselves comfortable in Scott's spot. And I think I'm gonna move the headphones so he can get more comfortable. That's what we're up to. Nails are done. Very springy, which I like. Scott's on his way home, and he's going to pick up dinner on his way home. And our plan is to watch Mars Attacks. I've never seen it. Apparently Scott's seen it. I guess it has a lot of well-known actors in it. I really have no idea what it's about. I think it's sci-fi, maybe comedy, but should be interesting. Well, we watched Mars Attacks. It was definitely a different sort of movie. I mean, it was entertaining in parts, made me laugh in parts. Definitely had a lot of people in it, as Scott had said. And yeah, I'd say it's like a old B movie, or definitely sci-fi, kind of comedy. Hard to describe, but definitely a different sort of movie. And then we played a little bit of Kingdom Hearts. Didn't make much progress there. And that was about it for the night. And then he started watching streams of the game that he plays, but I'm getting pretty tired and ready for bed, so I have to wash all this makeup off. And then get some good sleep. But this is going to end this weekly vlog, but make sure to stay tuned because I'll have some travel vlogs for you in April in addition to my regular videos, so you won't want to miss that. And until then, have a good one.